Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today, sorry we had some fluff on there, but today we're going to be setting up and getting my Passion Planner daily ready for the upcoming year. Now, since this is a daily planner, it only goes to 3 months, but it is undated, so I mean you could only use it for the days that you like really need it. But I choose to set mine up for 3 months, and it's kind of like a nice way of keeping track of daily things, daily tasks, and like it. I don't know, like it gives me like a small mini goal set up. So this one has really been vital for me, taking my larger goals and breaking them down into smaller chunks. So as you can see, there's like lots of like pages and stuff to this and very many parts. But one thing that I start with is my passion roadmap. Now, the way that they have their setup is that it goes for 3 months, 1 year, 3 years, and a lifetime. Since this is only for 3 months in here, I basically set it up seasonally. So since we'd be going into January, February, March, the season that ends within that time, or I guess it doesn't end, it starts, would be springtime. So that's right around March 20th, I believe, and it ends in June. So I'm going to create a roadmap where by January I want to do things, by February I want to do things, by March I want to do things, and then by the end of spring, so that'd be like March to June, that's like the main goals up here. So let's go ahead and divvy into that. Alright, guys, you guessed it. I'm breaking out the white label paper again. So what I do, it's probably what I'm known for. So yeah, I'm gonna cover up all of these little squares. Now, like, some people are okay with the squares. They, they just fill them out and proceed from there. But since I do change mine up and turn them into, like, smaller chunks, the 1 month, 3 month thing, it just doesn't work for what I'm going to be doing with this. So, yeah, plus, I mean, it's probably because of, my character strengths, which since I've started the Hemlock and Oak planner, well, even before that too, I kind of knew it, but it kind of verified it that my top character strength is excellence in, what was it, beauty and excellence or something like that. So yeah, I really like things to look a certain way, I guess. I mean, it states that like I see beauty in everything, but I think this is really why I'm more inclined to use things that are appealing. So, yeah, making my planner look this way, it makes me more likely to use it and come back to it. So, I mean, I guess that's a plus. So, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing because it's working. So, we got everything covered up there. We got a nice blank slate. And for that center part, I normally like to start off with a quote, probably that quote, but I like something positive, energetic, like goal oriented. So let's flip through this thing. I mean, I pretty much know what I'm going to be using, but again, I kind of have to flip through all the stickers just to verify that that is what I'm doing. Sorry guys, it's just me. And I'm going to take this time out here. If you're new to Passion Planner, or if you've been using Passion Planner and you want to save 10% off your next order, feel free to use my link down in the description and my code SallyK832 to receive that discount. And from what I understand, that's even off of sale prices that are already listed. And yeah, so I mean, I highly recommend this planner. Even though, like, you see me doctor it up a lot, but there's just something about the setup of the Passion planners that they make you like want to do things. So there we go. I'm going to be using those for the months whenever I start to list them off. I'm still searching for that perfect quote. Getting sidetracked by all these cute illustrations here. Spring bucket list, man, that's a big one. That's a little bit larger than what I need here since this is tiny, so these are probably gonna be my best bet. Like, I think I'm just gonna go with that one quote and just move on. So, let's see here, what do we got here? We got, you got this, and start today. So, I think I'm gonna do the you got this. This seems to be the one that I lean towards when I'm creating these roadmaps. So let's put him right down in the center. So see, it's already looking better, guys. Okay, so now I gotta decide, how do I want to do these months here? And okay, since I did mention the spring thing, I almost want a sticker that says like hello spring, I guess. Hello spring, or spring goals. Probably nothing that says spring goals. That would have to be handwritten in. um Look at all these stickers I got that I forget about. why why do I keep flipping through this? Okay, and yeah, another thing that some of you may know or like have noticed, I always do a voiceover like whenever I'm actually like actively planning in my planner. It's just, I'm not one of those people that can talk when I create, okay? Like, again, it's just me. I just freeze up. I can't do both. It's like chewing gum and walking. Like, I'm just one of those people that gotta do one thing at a time, or it just turns to crap. So, we don't want that. Alright, so I'm still on that mission for that spring sticker. I mean, even if it just says spring, hello spring, spring is near, something like that. So, well, okay, there we go. First page right there. I got a pink one that says hello spring. It's, okay, it says what I want it to, but it doesn't, it's not really the look I'm going for. So, let's take a journey into this mega seasonal sticker book here. Again, this is one of those books that I had to have and rarely ever use. So I have gotten better in my sticker selection here. I pretty much quit buying every book that was there. I mean, that was one of the things that I noticed with Happy Planner, is that it was all about like getting the next book, getting the next book, getting the next book, and I don't know, like, and then like I never planned in it. I never actually used it. It was all about putting the layout together. So yeah, like I said, there's something different about the Passion Planner that makes you want to use it. Like, it's weird. If I could figure out what exactly it is, I don't know. I would share it with you, but I do know that I actually use these things. So let's see here. We're getting into seasonal quotes now, and I'm sorry, guys, that it takes me so long to flip through these things. Gives me more time to talk. um, okay. Alright, see, I got that bloom. I could do bloom. But then again, like, it's, I think I want something that says hello spring. Because, like, that's where my goals start at, which, okay, since, some of you may have gotten lost with me flipping through these things here, I am going to set this off to the side just to keep track of that sticker. But yeah, off to the left-hand side on my actual Passion Planner, you may see this green list here. So that's kind of like my master goal list. I kind of set off to the side, like find some like 5 or 10 minutes of quiet time, and I write down like, because since I'm starting in this season, so I start off with the question, like, by springtime, and I kind of do like a quick Google search of like when that's going to happen. So, like, March 20th is when spring does start, and it ends June something. So, the question would be, by springtime, in parentheses, March 20th to June, I want to dot dot dot. And so I just kind of like list off some things like, by that time, what do I want to do? So for me, my Top ones seem to be improving my gut health, because, I mean, it's who doesn't want to improve their gut health? You just feel better, the clothes fit better, and you just, you have more energy. So I was doing really good with that last year. And then I kind of petered off right around the holidays because, things happen. So, yeah, I need to get back onto that. And I'm drinking like absolutely no water at all a day. Like, my water intake is iced coffee. So, I mean, I think it counts, but it's not like water. So I added that on there, so I'm going to be drinking more water. And yes, guys, I'm still looking for that. So yeah, as you can see, I got like a summer bucket list, I got a fall bucket list, I got a winter bucket list, but there is no spring bucket list in this book. So I have no idea where that page went to. It's somewhere in this planning room, but it's not in this book, and I'm gonna learn that here after I flip through it 100 times. But back to my master list here. So to improve my gut, of course, I'm going to be drinking more water. I'm going to do that in small increments instead of just shooting to the 8 glasses a day from 0. I'm going to shoot for 4. I think 4 is good enough to start with. And then I'm going to move it up to 6. And then hopefully by springtime, I will have my 8 glasses a day. I'm going to be starting the activated use morning complete. I have been doing the slim and balanced. I did that for October and November, and of course I was an idiot and didn't buy enough, and I ran out. And I'm telling you right now, in December, I learned that I need that. Because my activity and energy levels just went like, meh. So it finally came back in stock, and I was like, yeah. So just like how I was whenever I found this Hello Spring sticker, that's how I felt when I got the order a 6-month supply. That's how much I love that stuff. But yeah, I got a 6-month supply of the Slim and Balanced, so that should be arriving either today or tomorrow. So really excited to be starting that again. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna be doing my gut. Okay, so back to what I'm doing here. So I'm finally getting to put the months on. So I'm gonna alternate the colors, just because I don't want all the same thing. So I figured January is still kind of like a little dark pinky red. February, of course, is gonna be the light pink, and March, of course, is the green. And these stickers are so old. Like, it's difficult to get them off the backing sometimes. I think these things are from like 2016, 2017. So yeah, still slowly going through my sticker stash here. But yeah, as much as I want to keep using like these cute little icons and stuff, I think I'm gonna refrain from it just because I have so much to write on this. If I do have room, I'll come back to them, of course. But yeah, for now, we're just going to close up the sticker books, and we're going to get into the actual like meat of the roadmap here. So you heard me talk about this list here. And yeah, so let's see here. Got my pen. I also use a micron. I'm not quite sure what it's called, the Pigma Micron, and I use a size 01 because it gives me that nice tiny writing. I don't know, this is like my favorite pen. Excuse me. So, I'm going to start off by listing the larger goals here. So you already heard me talk about the improving my gut. Okay, and then I broke that down into tinier things. I want to improve my strength and fitness, so that means restarting my cardio, restarting my weights, and since I've been like a month and a half off, I can't just go back into the routine that I had. I wish I could, but I know that that's going to lead to like extreme fatigue and failure. So we're going to do baby steps again. So I figure 15 minutes of cardio twice a week. That's not bad. I mean, I was doing 45 minutes a day. Which, looking back at it now, I mean, that was a little excessive. So, I mean, I figure I'll start with, the 15 times 2. And of course, my weights, that actually did really help because, again, I am a weakling because of all the health issues I had last year. So, hopefully, 2023 is healthier. But yeah, I definitely need to build my strength up again. Which, of course, I have it listed as weights on the green master list, but I think for the purposes of this roadmap, I'm just gonna, list it all as improved fitness, and then we'll break it down into cardio and strength. Um, yeah. Okay, what's next? I want to read 5 books. Um, that really hasn't changed, but I feel like the whole shift from going from winter break back to January, back to December, back to January and going back to work, I feel like that made me struggle a little bit with keeping my reading schedule last year. So we're gonna start off small. So January, we're just gonna do 1 book. I know I'm gonna read more than that, but hey, we're shooting small, right? So I want something that's achievable. So as long as I read 1 book in January, I'm kicking butt. February and March, I'm upping it back to 2 books. I was at 3. I think some months I read 4. So, yeah, again, baby steps, guys, baby steps. As you break your bigger goals into tinier steps that are more achievable, and trust me, the motivation will just carry on. Of course, I want to improve my YouTube and Instagram. We've been going pretty steady with this, so I mean, it has been improving, but I think this year I want to actually track it. It's something I've always said that I was gonna do, and then I never do it. So, I am gonna actually start writing off, like, what I'm starting with, and at the end of the month, of course, like, I'm gonna know, because I'm gonna know the number for starting for the next month, but it's gonna give me a glimpse of, like, how much am I actually growing, the content that gens actually like and watch, so I can quit wasting time on things that nobody cares about, stuff like that. So again, since I'm tiny, I'm shooting for like small goals, so I'm thinking 10. 10 should be good enough for me. Like, my God, I'm happy if I just get 1. So, I mean, hey, any follower is a good follower. So, I mean, I'm thinking 10's good enough. I mean, I could always use white label paper and cross off that 0, right? And then I'll be like, hey, I gained a person, I got my goal. So, yeah. Uh, hashtag plan or cheat. um, okay, and what's my last one? Improving my Etsy shop, which again is slowly growing. Okay, so which is cool. And I figure as long as I add 1 new product, so that'd probably be like a new color palette for my planner boxes. Most likely monthly themed or something. Never know. I'll probably come across a planner layout I'm making and where I don't have the matching boxes, and I'll have to go over there and make some, and then I'll share them with yins. But I mean, I figure since my items are like normally around $2, they're normally discounted too. So I mean, like we're averaging around $2 per sale if I buy, or not if I buy, if you buy. If I sell 1 item, that's $2. So I figure if I at least get 25 sales, that's $50 a month. Again, guys, I shoot small, all right? Small things are achievable. So, let's see here. All right, so basically, what you just saw me do for January, okay, I took all those little tick marks, and now I got to break them down for each month. Because the point of this roadmap is when you're moving through the daily pages in the actual daily layout, you're going to be coming back to this roadmap, and you're going to be finding all these little goals. You could either just focus on one of them at a time. I think I made them small enough to where I could do all of them. But you like go back into your daily pages and you write down steps that you can take daily to work on these goals to achieve. I hope that makes sense. I hope I said that correctly. I think I did. But I mean, it may look redundant because I'm like basically writing the same thing for each month, but there's like very small variations. So, like from January, it says drink more water times four, so that's, 4 cups a day. Where in February, it's going to say drink more water times six. So, that's like a friendly reminder of me, like, hey, we're in a new month. We're going to be adding to this thing. Hopefully, I've made it up to 4 glasses a day by the end of January, okay? That's how I get to tick that off for January. Okay, what is it? I do the changes for my cardio because I'm going from 15-minute workouts twice a week to 20-minute workouts twice a week. The 1 book in January to 2 books in February. Just, small variations. I do try to keep this, like the monthly little mini goals, I try to keep them as detailed as possible. And yeah, I could just use this list that I have off to the side. That's what I was doing when I was using the Happy Planner system, but I don't know. There's just something about this. I think it's because it's hideous. It's not pretty at all, and I don't know. I never went back to it. And then it was like 6 months later where I'd find it like thrown throughout all the pages in my book, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, this is the stuff I wanted to do," and never did. So, I don't know. Maybe it's because this roadmap is like right in the beginning of the book. Maybe it's because I make it look cute. I don't know what it is, but I am more likely to check these things off. Um, I will have to admit, the very first roadmap that I made, uh, which I know, like they say, anything, do anything, or have anything, what would it be? Um, yeah, I started off just a little too big, guys. Which is cool. I mean, it's cool because I got to, see some things that I wasn't really aware of that I wanted. I mean, one of them was to, what was it? The original one was to start a blog, open up the Etsy shop, and have a successful, YouTube channel and stuff like that. Which is cool. Those are good goals and that, but like I didn't break it down and specify it, and yeah, like what actually defines a successful Etsy shop? Okay, like back in the day, I was like, yeah, where I could quit my job and that's all I'm gonna do. But I mean, after having my shop for what now, 3, 4 years, I don't even know. It's just become daily life. Uh, let me put it this way: it more than likely is not going to boom like that, and it was a little unmotivational at first because I was like, oh God, what am I doing? I suck. Um, it's not that. It's just because people weren't aware of what I was doing. I had my shop, it's just nobody knew it existed. Like um yeah, so that is the thing I've learned from making these over and over again. Start making your main goal smaller and then work towards it. So, yeah, if this is your first roadmap that you're making, um, please take my advice, please, because again, like you're gonna be more motivated to motivated. you're that's what you are when you're drinking more milk, motivated. You're gonna be more motivated to proceed to the next step when you're like, heck yeah, I did that. So like maybe you're just starting out with your Instagram account. Like maybe you're just starting out with YouTube. So instead of shooting for 10, shoot for like if you get one more follower, if you get two more followers, if you get five more followers, okay, like that's where you are right now. And awareness, guys. And I mean, the worst thing that could happen is that if you had set for getting one more person and you got five more followers, then heck yeah, you've overachieved your goal. Like there's nothing wrong with that. You just, up your goals for the next roadmap. So yeah, I mean it's a little bit of my personal advice there for somebody wanting to do something like that. The same rule applies for somebody who wants to get more fit or, wants to lose weight and that. Like, yeah, you may want to lose that 20, 50 pounds, but just start small. Just be like, if for the week one, if I could just lose 1 pound, well, I mean, for week 1 and 2, if you could just lose 1 pound, you're kicking butt. All right, because that's, you took one step closer to your goal. Don't get depressed at the end of the month if you didn't drop all 20. It's not going to happen. And if it does, it's probably not healthy. So, yeah. So, all right. I think that concludes, and yeah, thank you for uh watching me complete this and listen to me ramble. It's kind of like a nice little therapy session for me. Hope yins are okay at the end of it. And yeah, so I'm gonna break this down into smaller chunks, smaller videos. So for today, we were just focused on the Passion Roadmap. And I hope that you like this, and I hope that it helped some of you who are new to the Passion Planner system. And again, I just want to say thank you. I greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see more Plan With Me's.